Welcome back. I'm Caitlin with Wiregrass Daily News, and I'm here with Miss Melissa this morning with Alabama Extension. Good morning, Melissa.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming in. So, Melissa, I'm going to ask you a few questions about Extension, Alabama Extension. What do you do with Alabama Extension?
I'm the county director for Dale County. There's an extension office in every county. So where we are in Houston County right now, in Henry County, all of our directors work together to make sure our extension programs are getting out to the public. We are reducing barriers to make these things free or really accessible. And we provide information on so many subjects. A lot of people think it is just farming.
Yeah.
We do so much more than
Right.
farming, but that is so important to us. We have our 4-H programs and animal programs. We have health and nutrition information. We have our community development. We help economically as much as possible in our counties. We really work to make sure we have research-backed information going out to people who need it.
Right. So your 4-H, you do work with schools. What are some of your other programs that Alabama Extension is over?
We have some recognized brand names. One of those is ServSafe, which is the certification that you're going to see when you walk into any restaurant.
Right.
We need to make sure our food is, we hope it's coming from a farm, but also it's being cooked in a healthy way and served to you in a safe way.
Right.
So we do the ServSafe certification in cottage food law. So your farmer's market food is also going to be served to you and provided in a safe way. We have our animal programs that we have our beef cattle courses, education courses on our row crops. A lot of pesticide management information is going out now as we work to help our farmers recover and not lose their crops to our pests and our wildlife that also do some pretty significant damage.
Right.
And then we have our economic development. So we work with our chambers of commerce, our tourism industry to make sure that we're supporting whatever their needs are.
Right. So coming up, you do have an event.
Yes.
And it's the Cotton Expo.
Yes.
And before I started, the interview, I asked you if Alabama Extension had anything to do with the Moultrie, Georgia Agricultural Expo, which if anyone has ever been in FFA or 4-H, surely they know something about the Agricultural Expo because
Absolutely.
It's huge.
Yes.
But you do have something to do with that.
Yes. Alabama Extension is a major sponsor of that expo and a lot of other things around the state that we try and support and be visible. We support archery programs with Buckmasters, and we want to make sure that our youth are learning the skills that they can contribute to agriculture and managing the land later in their life. So there's a lot of things that you'll see the Alabama Extension name on, but the Expo and Moultrie is one of the big ones.
Yeah.
We love having everyone together under one roof, and that's what we're trying to do with our Cotton Expo as well.
So when is the Cotton Expo?
That is going to be January 22nd at the National Peanut Festival Fairgrounds. We are bringing more than 30 vendors. Last I checked, it was really close to 40 actually.
Wow.
Free of charge.
Yeah.
We want anyone who's interested in this industry to show up and learn from our experts and our vendors. So we're going to have a trade show going, and then we're also going to have a speaker series that starts around 9:30 that morning. And we're bringing in experts from other states. We're bringing in the best people that we know to provide the most current research, because right now cotton is a tough industry.
Yeah.
And a lot of our farmers are facing tough industry, but we believe knowledge is power. And we are saying for one day under one roof, let's give everyone everything they need.
Right. And I know that we didn't want to really put this in the interview, but you did tell me a really cute story about you were speaking with fourth graders.
Yes.
And you asked them, where would we be without cotton?
Yes.
And
they know that they would not have pants. They would not have pants.
That's important. That's important. But aside from that, without farmers, without cotton, without farmers, we would be in a lot of trouble.
Yes, we need to support our local industry and our state industries, because there are so many people that want to ask, where's my food coming from? Where's our fiber coming from? Well, it's from here, or it can be, but we have to support these people that are out there. And there's not a group I know that is more faithful than farmers. They're going to keep going year after year.
Yep.
They're going to get the hard work done out there. But we want to provide that support. We want to provide the best seed possible, the best information. We want to have the best weather analysis. One of the people we're bringing in is a climatologist, because, last January at this time, we had 2 weeks of frozen ground. We had snow on the ground and kids out of school. And so you've got to recover from that, your frozen seed and your frozen soil. And so we're bringing in someone to talk to us about that. And of course, there's the farm bill affecting our economy and a lot of industries, but especially agriculture.
Right.
And the Wiregrass was recently named a disaster area, so we're eligible for relief. That's a sign that it was so bad, the drought and the other issues last year and
Right.
in previous years, that we're going to be in recovery. And so that's what we're going to do with our farmers.
We're going to be in the upswing.
We do say that, and I guess it's a good and a bad thing, right? You can only go up at a certain point, and we've got to help people with that boost. So we're going to do that.
That's awesome. Yeah. So where can someone find information about Alabama Extension?
We have an Alabama Extension website. So we're the Alabama Cooperative Extension System.
Mm-hmm.
That acronym is ACES.
Yes.
So aces.edu. And on the homepage right now, Cotton Expo is going to be scrolling across the top. So you can see our full agenda, all of our trade show sponsors and vendors. We do have a free luncheon. The event is completely free. Anyone who's interested can walk in. But during the luncheon, we're also giving away door prizes after our keynote speaker. One of those prizes is an industrial sprayer. We are giving away free bags of seed, and we're giving away a catering package from Slim Chickens, which is a newer restaurant.
You ever had it?
In Death. I haven't had it yet, but
gosh, it's so good.
The way that they've supported us and immediately jumped in and said, "Hey, y'all have chicken. We have chicken. What can we do?"
We have some common ground here.
There's a little bit of overlap there. Yeah. and of course, gift cards from all of our industry specialists who are coming out to support. So there'll be some great giveaways. We do also like to tell people that bag of seed, if you're not familiar, that seed has technology in it. We've got the insect resistance and drought resistance in that seed. So it's a great door prize to get something that you can immediately go use in your plans for the next year.
So I do know something about that as well. Before we started talking, I told you that my brother's a farmer, and my sister-in-law, she has a seed coating factory.
Wow.
So she is.
So you know.
Oh yeah, it's
yes.
I know a lot about this.
Know, I'm so glad.
But yeah, she so coats the seed with different things that help the seed.
We've got to give a leg up, right? It's got to happen, and putting it directly on the seed is an amazing thing. Of course, we provide the research on how you follow up with that. But in terms of a door prize, that's something that a farmer won't have to buy as much of. And so it helps with their bottom line. And so we're really excited to give it away to a farmer that's going to use it.
That's so great.
Yes.
That's so great. So
we're really excited.
Remind me again the date.
So January 22nd, our trade show opens at 8:00. Our speakers start speaking at 9:30. Everything happens in the same building and concurrently until lunch. We have our keynote speaker, who is an economist, a cotton economist, and he is traveling in to speak to the crowd during lunch. We'll serve you lunch. It will be delicious because we don't joke about our lunch. And then we'll give away our door prizes. No cost for any of this. So this truly is under one roof, a time for everyone to get their questions answered, to basically have a consultation about your farm expectations for the year. They would normally not be a free service, right? Those professional consultations, we're going to do that. We're going to have everyone together. So it's a great opportunity. We want to help. We know how hard it's been, and we hope to see everyone out there learning with us.
Well, it sounds like a really fun day.
We're so excited.
Yeah. So tell me again, where can someone go to get information about Alabama Extension and the Cotton Expo?
Yes. aces.edu is our website. Cotton Expo, you should see scrolling right across the top. It's coming up next on January 22nd. So visit our website, find more information, follow all of your county offices on Facebook, and really just give the county directors a call. We love to meet people face to face and go to where they're at. So let us know how we can help.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, thank you, Melissa, for coming by today. Go to that website, aces.edu, find out everything about Alabama Extension, learn about the Cotton Expo coming up next week. Go to it, learn all about the farming industry and how they're helping, and thank a farmer.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Thank you.